Messi played 25 World Cup games and Ronaldo played 22. But which World Cup match was the best of their careers? That's what we're gonna see in this video. Not just Messi and Ronaldo, but also other legendary players to see who made the best single match performance. However, there's a rule. We're not using opinion, just pure statistics. Starting with Lionel Messi.
A breath, a heartbeat, and Messi!
Messi had an incredible match in the final against France, earning a rating of 9.2, but he once had an even better performance than that. It was 2014 and Messi arrived at the tournament with Argentina to prove he could shine on the global stage as well. So right in the group stage against Nigeria, he started by showing his brilliance. And then, just 3 minutes into the game,
Off the post, off the goalkeeper, and away to safety, but knocked in the rebound, and Argentina have the...
Then right after that, he got the ball and made an incredible pass to put Higuain one-on-one with the keeper. Then he received the pass from Mascherano, turned one touch with Higuain, and gave a very good pass to Aguero. The defense just couldn't stop him, until Nigeria committed a foul, giving him a chance from a set piece.
Forward from the back, Messi goes for goal! Pushed away.
Then right after that, he went straight at the defenders and Nigeria committed another foul. So Messi had yet another chance.
Messi strikes.
That made it 2 for Messi in the game. Then in the second half, Nigeria equalized. But Messi kept delivering brilliant passes to leave Higuain face to face with the keeper again. Until in the 63rd minute, he was subbed off to be rested for the next matches, finishing with his best ever World Cup match in statistics. 2 goals in 3 shots on target, which means an absurdly high efficiency. He also gave 3 key passes to create opportunities and had a 86% passing accuracy. With that, Messi got on SofaScore an incredible rating of 9.4. That rating isn't based on opinions, it's calculated by an algorithm that analyzes every action on the pitch, so it's really objective. But here's a spoiler, he's not the player with the highest rating in a World Cup match. We'll go through 8 legendary players and build a ranking as we go. For now, Messi's 9.4 is first place. Now the next player had his best World Cup match while playing against Messi, Kylian Mbappé. But if you think his highest rating came from the hat-trick in that final, based on pure statistics, it actually wasn't on that day. 4 years earlier, at the World Cup in Russia, he arrived at just 19 years old, where against Argentina, he turned into a beast.
Running at the heart of that Argentina defense, and there will be a free kick.
Argentina's defense didn't know how to deal with his speed. And then just 10 minutes into the game, he gets the ball in his own half and does this.
From Mbappe's held back there. Hang on a minute, it's a penalty!
Marcos Rojo brought him down, France won a penalty and Griezmann converted it. 1-0. Then a few minutes later, he did it again. He ran until being fouled, but this time it was outside the box. When the ball came to him, he dribbled past everyone. But at the same time, Argentina managed to turn the game around, until Pavard scored a stunning goal. Now the match was tight, but then the ball fell at Mbappe's feet inside the box.
Yes. On the turn there was Matuidi and Mbappé! Oh yes! France in this seesaw game, 3-2 up!
But if Mbappé already was the most decisive player in the game, 4 minutes later he showed up again.
Matuidi, good ball, Giroud, out on here, Mbappe's got another one! 4-2!
He tore Argentina apart, eliminating Messi from the World Cup. In this match, Mbappé finished with 2 goals with 2 shots, making it an efficiency of 100%, had 7 successful dribbles and suffered a penalty, finishing with a 9.1 rating, even higher than his rating in the 2022 final, but still not surpassing Messi. Let's see if Messi's rating will be beaten. For that, we'll see the best World Cup match of other 6 legendary players. But if Mbappé went through Argentina's defense that easily, just like that, a hacker can break into your device, unless you use NordVPN, today's video partner. But let's move to the next player in the list, Ronaldinho, who made his best World Cup match in June 2006, in the group stage against Japan, where he started off already showing a bit of his magic. To make this video and see Ronaldinho's skill, I had to look at a lot of football databases, but where I am right now, in Spain, there are internet access rules that block some websites. But with NordVPN, I can access whatever I want with just a few clicks. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and what it does is literally change the location of your device. You can put your phone in your home country virtually to access content that's only available there. Recently, I even watched a Brazilian national team match that was only available to people in Brazil. Changing your device's location is crucial, because besides that, I'm always connecting my device on public Wi-Fi, and without a VPN, my data can be stolen by criminals. So the VPN also hides your connection from the people trying to steal your information. There's also what's called Threat Protection Pro, which helps detect scams, prevent phishing, avoid malware, and much more. The truth is, most people only realize these things when they fall for a scam. Don't let that be you. So if you click on the link in the description, NordVPN will give you 4 bonus months on top of the 2-year plan. And don't worry, because if you don't enjoy it, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So go to nordvpn.com/polyglotsport to try it out, and let's go back to the video. Now, Ronaldinho went to the 2006 World Cup as the reigning Ballon d'Or winner. So in the match against Japan, he proved why he was the best.
Balón para Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho con el balón. Ahí está jugando para Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho vaya sombrerito como se ha marchado.
Then just before the end of the first half, he delivered a perfect cross that started Brazil's first goal. So when it came the second half, he kept going, but up until this point, Ronaldinho hadn't had any goal contributions. However, in the 58th minute, he delivered a pass that only he could make.
Oh, that's a great ball. Gilberto. Oh.
But Brazil was already going through to the round of 16, so in the 71st minute, the coach decided to give him a rest. Ronaldinho finished that game with 1 assist, 87% pass accuracy, and delivered 8 passes that created real danger, besides having 95 touches on the ball. But not everything was perfect. He also lost possession 16 times and only had 1 shot on target, finishing with the highest World Cup rating of his career, 8.2, still placed behind Messi and Mbappé. But unlucky for Japan, in that same match, another player also had its best performance. Ronaldo, the R9. Receiving magical passes from Ronaldinho, Ronaldo made the Japanese goalkeeper work. While Brazil was attacking more, it was Japan who took the lead. However, right after that, the R9 showed up.
Ronaldinho. Great vision to pick out Cicinho. Ronaldo! It just had to be Ronaldo. 13 goals now in the World Cup finals.
Then the game went into the second half, where early on he had a shot off target, but immediately continued creating danger, while his teammates scored to extend the lead. Then in the final minutes, Ronaldo received the ball outside the box and finished the match in the best possible way. With this goal, Brazil finished with a 4-1 victory, and in total, Ronaldo scored 2 goals, had 86% passing accuracy, and even had 5 shots on target, ending with a rating of 9.1, now tied with Mbappé. But we still have more players to look at. So let's move on to another guy who made history with Brazil, Neymar. He's played in 13 matches across 3 World Cups, but his best one in terms of pure stats was in June 2018 against Serbia. In that game, Serbia needed to beat Brazil to advance, but unlucky for them, the number 10 was having his most inspired day. Right in the first minute of the game, he already nutmegged Tadic. After that, he kept trying different moves to break through Serbia's defense. And in the 25th minute, he had his first big chance.
When they did win the Olympic gold medal, this man on the ball was part of that team, Neymar. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Neymar!
Then right after that, he received the ball in the midfield and delivered an amazing pass for Gabriel Jesus to run alone towards the goal. Every player was passing for Neymar. He received the ball, 1-2s and passed, even having another shot that went wide. Then in the second half, he had another clear chance, but the goalkeeper saved his shot. Serbia's defense was very tight, until Brazil earned a corner and he went to take it.
Neymar's corner! Brilliant header, Thiago Silva!
1 assist for him. That got him inspired. He flicked the ball over the Serbian player and made a perfect touch to Coutinho. In total, Neymar had 7 shots, 3 on target and no goal scored. But what made this his best match was that he had 1 assist, 4 key passes, completed 9 dribbles, had 83% pass accuracy, and had an incredible 119 touches on the ball. Neymar was involved in almost every play, finishing with a rating of 8.5. Still a little far from Messi. It seems like the Argentines' rating is unbeatable, but it is going to be broken, because we have other giant players to see. And none of the players we've talked about so far come close to the number of World Cup titles that Pelé has. And his best match was actually his last one. It was the 1970 World Cup final, and Pelé was just one match away from winning his third World Cup. But to do that, he had to defeat a strong Italy. So right at the 19th minute,
Rivellino, watch Pelé now. What a beautiful goal from Pelé. El Rey Pelé.
he jumped so high the defender could do nothing about it. But just when Brazil thought the match was won, Italy equalized. However, when the second half began, Brazil started dominating. Gerson broke the tie, and in the 71st minute, Pelé appeared again, passing with a header to Jairzinho. By this moment, Pelé already had 1 goal and 1 assist. Then in the 86th minute, he dropped back to defense to pass to the number 8 Gerson, will mark the beginning of the attack for one of the greatest goals ever, until the ball came back to Pelé again. From this angle, he didn't seem to have any passing options, but Pelé was about to add one more touch of genius.
Oh, it's not a bad ball for Pelé on the right side. It's Carlos Alberto. Oh, what a great goal that was! Carlos Alberto puts this game surely well.
Brazil scored a 4th goal, so Pelé finished this match with 1 goal, 2 assists, 5 key passes that created danger, 90% passing accuracy, and was fouled 7 times, ending with a rating of 9.3. So Messi still remains at the top of the list. And remember, this isn't opinion-based. The algorithm tracks every move of the player to give this rating. We will still see the best match of Maradona and Cristiano Ronaldo. And Messi's childhood idol has something to teach about dominating a World Cup match. In the year 1982, he was playing in his first World Cup, and in the group stage against Hungary, he started to show who he was.
Maradona, que bien.
Right after that, he almost scored with a header. The Hungarian team could already tell it was gonna be a long night for them. Then he pulled off a cheeky flick over the defender, and soon after, another shot. Until in the 29th minute,
Buena posición de Bertoni, Maradona, y gol de Maradona. Gol de Maradona.
it could have been a more beautiful goal. Meanwhile, he kept humiliating the defense, leaving Hungarian players on the ground. But if the defense was already being humiliated, in the second half, Maradona literally started playing around with them.
Maradona de nuevo. Qué bien se ha llevado esa pelota.
Maradona wanted another goal, so he played a 1-2 with Kempes and
Galván, Kempes, Maradona. Kempes, se ha devuelto muy bien. Atención, Maradona. Maradona, lanzamiento y gol. Gol de Maradona. Tercer.
he was absolutely destroying Hungary. He even started delivering magical passes to set up his teammates right in front of goal, until the referee blew the whistle and the young Maradona finished the match with 2 goals, 8 shots on target, 11 successful dribbles, and 19 ground duels won. A domination so big that he earned a perfect rating of 10. Believe it or not. He was so good that in 1986 he also had another 10. However, in terms of pure stats, the 1982 one was even better. But now let's see if Cristiano Ronaldo managed to match that rating.
Cristiano Ronaldo and company facing one of the pre-tournament favourites. It is Portugal against Spain, 2 near neighbours who know each other well.
It was the first match of the 2018 World Cup, and he needed to prove himself against a strong Spain. So just 3 minutes into the game,
Ronaldo. Is that a penalty? It is! Inside the opening 3 minutes, Cristiano Ronaldo fouled in the penalty.
he wasn't even expecting a chance so early, so he stepped up to take it.
He's the only Portuguese player to score at 3 different World Cups. De Gea. It's 1-0 Portugal, and was there ever any doubt?
But Spain soon responded, equalizing with Diego Costa. After that, Spain kept pressing, and it seemed like another Spanish goal was about to come, until
Wasn't initially. Ronaldo with the shot. Oh, it's gone in! An error from David De Gea.
when it's his day, even luck helps him. But Spain kept pushing forward, until they scored the second and third goals, turning it around to 3-2. A loss in this match would be a disaster, until in the 85th minute,
Ronaldo goes down, gets a free kick.
he adjusted his socks on the ground, already knowing it was the last chance to equalize. He had already scored many free kicks, but this one was the most important. It could mean a crucial equalizer for Portugal and a World Cup hat-trick for him. He had already done it all. Suffered a penalty, scored from outside the box, suffered a foul for the free kick, and now he was about to take it. Everyone stopped to watch this moment. In Russia, in Portugal, even in Times Square. The world was watching and he knew it.
Ronaldo. Oh, genius! Absolute genius! Would you believe it?
Ronaldo finished the match with 3 goals from 4 shots, 94% passing accuracy, and outperformed Messi with a rating of 9.7, now finishing 2nd place in the ranking. So what did you think of this video? If you enjoyed it, I think you're gonna like this one too. So thanks for watching and bye!